The products in this video were supplied by GearBest. All opinions are my own. Hey guys, today I've got another GearBest haul, and these are wooden puzzles. Now, I'm pretty impressed by the quality of these puzzles. It looks like they're all made of bamboo, and well, they're nice and tight. And that's what you want in a puzzle, because if it's too loose, it might be a bit too obvious to put together. Now, this is probably the loosest puzzle I've got here, the knot puzzle. But this one here, wow, this one is super tight. I can spin it around and it's not going to come apart, so that's pretty cool. That's kind of what you want in a puzzle. Nice and firm fitting. Now, because it's bamboo as well, there's not a lot of slack in there, because bamboo doesn't really shrink much, so that's pretty much it. So let's take a few of these puzzles apart and see if we can figure out how to put them back together. So this is just so tight that taking it apart is actually quite difficult, because see, the pieces just don't come out. So there's going to be a little bit of a trick to this puzzle, and there's also certainly going to be a trick when we go to put it back together. So let's see if we can pull it apart, and we'll go from there. This is so well put together, we might actually just work on this one last. So let's put that aside. We'll do this one first, because this is probably the easiest puzzle to do. But we've now got to figure out how to put it back together. So I don't think I'm going to make this a super long video on how to put them back together. I just wanted to show you these puzzles and how well they're made. I will do separate videos for each of these puzzles coming up. So that was the knot puzzle. Let's have a look at this one here. Now, you've got to keep it's all pretty tight, but if you keep pressing around, you'll see that some pieces will come out. This one here, looks like that's the main key piece here, and that comes off like that. And again, these are made of bamboo, so they're actually in pretty good condition. Now, I'm just going to try and push another piece down here, and wow, this one's going to be pretty tough to put together. So that sort of fits on like that, but now what happens? Oh, this piece slides out here. Goodness me, this is going to be hard to put back together, isn't it? And feels like that's sort of loose, but it's not really loose at all. So maybe this comes up here, or maybe that comes through there. Goodness me, these puzzles are pretty difficult just to even take apart. So putting it back together is going to be super difficult. Let's see if we can push that one through there, and maybe this piece slides out here. That looks a bit better. Now we push that piece all the way out there, and we're almost there. We're just trying for any more loose pieces here. These pieces just go in like that, but this piece here looks like it might just slot down, so let's just try that. There we go. Wow, so this one is going to be pretty hard to put together, and we almost there. We're going to slide these pieces up here, and this piece up here, and that is the wooden square puzzle. Wow, that's going to be a lot of work. I'm going to have to try and figure out how this is done. This is a 5, so this is a 12-piece square puzzle. So let's put that aside. And then we've got this round barrel puzzle here. Now again, the same sort of principle applies. You've got to kind of just work it over until you find something that's actually going to move. Oh, there we go. And then you kind of start from there. So this one just pulls out here, and that looks like that's 2 pieces. And now we have to get these other pieces out. That one slides out through there. Maybe. maybe these pieces slide up now. Again, I'm a big fan of the quality of these puzzles because they're nice and tight, but in saying that, it's also pretty hard to get them apart. So putting them back together is going to be a pretty tight fit, I would think. So that looks like that just slides out like that. Maybe we've got another one on the other side here, so let's just push that out. Maybe that comes the whole way. This piece here maybe. That in there, slide that up there maybe. No, this one has to slide out first, which means another piece has to go through there. That kind of goes through there. That piece slides out now. Now I wonder if I can just get this piece here to slide out. Doesn't look like it, does it? So maybe it's another piece here that slides out the bottom. These two pieces here, and then we have all the rest of the pieces just here. So that is yet another complicated puzzle to put together. So the only puzzle we haven't taken apart now is just this star puzzle. This is still really tricky. Now I know how to put this back together, I just don't know how to take it apart. So this star puzzle is proving to be a little bit difficult, but I found that if I actually just drop it around a little bit, it seems to be loosening up a little bit. So this may be the way to get the puzzle open. We just got to let it loosen up, and maybe it'll just pop open. So let's just try that. And oh, there we go, it's almost. And that's that piece and puzzle apart. So I've got to figure out how to put all of these wooden puzzles back together. So I'm going to figure that out, and I'm going to make a special video for each wooden puzzle solution. So stay tuned, and I'll show you how to put these puzzles back. Now these wooden puzzles are fairly cheap from GearBest, so I'll put some links down below. There's also a coupon code as well, which will get you a further discount. Hopefully you get them in time for Christmas. So hit that bell button and stay tuned for the solutions to these wooden puzzles. That's all I've got time for today. Please subscribe, and bye for now.